Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? A blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no!
Trust me, Jill.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. Save yourself! In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. Come! All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world or of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. Rise, Ffxvi.
First try.
Are you ready? I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. You've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods!
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice, where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you. And yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving. Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall, but as tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair. And we're to join him there when we're ready to sail for it.
You sure that's wise? Last I
Show me a city where that isn't true.
We're running out of time. We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. Still, we'll keep at it.
Let's hope so. I should visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
Heard the bad news
What bad news?
about Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing at Aoife like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area's either turned, or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only if something ain't done soon.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. You reckon we should tell him?
No.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's...
How was she? The Enterprise, I mean.
Ah, Sid.
Don't tell me.
Oh no, I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to light. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top. But, let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. Only mithril engines get hotter. And you can't chuck ore in one of them and get... Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish, and I hear you once helped Helena get...
If it's for the good of the hideaway...
Oh,
So,
we've got a couple of examples here.
more fallen material. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in...
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, we've collected as many as we can.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some egg?
That's it, and we're only 3 short, mind. And we know there's one up Amber Way, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmecchia.
All right then.
It'll do.
With Canva in the hands of Akashic,
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for her?
Canva lost? It can't be true.
have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
So what do I owe the honor? What do you want?
Should last you a good while. Anything else?
The stews. Don't tell me we've run out of papio nuts and all.
Clive, coin purse weighing you down? You'll not find a better price than that.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me.
Come back.
covered in nicks and lumps. The lot of them.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris.
I'm afraid not. It's my job, actually. When she heard what the mission was...
Did she?
Following up on... Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberating the dragons...
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked. I'll go and find her.
If she's not moved on already.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go.
Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
It's been a pleasure, Doris.
I'll give your offer some thought.
How goes the investigate?
Sid.
You. I heard you were...
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the drag... She's no fool. If we'd come in for...
That was her just now. So...
I'd say so. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region, and after her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial... She's dangerous, Sid.
Then I'm going with... I'll take care of the escort.
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp.
Clive, I'd like you to take something seeds for planting. Thought it was better. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, but if Eastpool's going to survive, as of those poor bearers, they've lived their whole lives in search. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So, and if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it. But I think even he's starting...
All right.
Thanks. There. That should be...
Gizal greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. Better that than something that'll whip, and chocobos love 'em too. Which is no small thing. They ain't exactly succulent, but...
I'll take your word.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know. I'll go up there and
I'm sure you would.
Anything catch your eye? Fare thee well.
The Guardian saying this.
Ah, what brings you to...
A delivery.
These are Gizal Green. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings. I jest, of course. You see, I had thought, but they'd long since gone to seed.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant, so that they'll be able to fend.
That's not about... These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones, unless we teach them how to live like free men.
I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides...
The Horde is close. They're coming, so...
Time it all. I thought... Gather the men in the square. Set...
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
A Kashek. A veritable legion of them. They've been... We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest...
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here...
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians. What help they are able to...
You're right, I will... My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place. Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool!
For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking,
Thanks to you.
Me?
Lord Rossfield, my lady. We're ready.
So what's the plan?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the... Upon engaging with the Akashek, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied.
You're going to lure them into the...
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so by coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim with luck. That point will be the village square. And for you and I to finish.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerve. I'd say you have both in abundance, so wait. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you...
Sir Wade!
Then you know what you must do. We work together, each shielding the other that no man might fall. For Rosaria.
For Rosaria!
We've no time to argue, my lord.
Then I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too, then.
Right, you...
The calm before the storm. And here it comes. Not let this village fall.
To me, Blades! Looks like that's the last of...
Lord Rossfield!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride, and it's...
Well, the better half of her guard is... So wait, how many Akashic remain?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some I could order a detachment or...
No. Let you stay here too, so wait. I'll go after the curl. Join me only when Eastpool...
If you're sure. May the Founder protect...
next one's mine. I might not know what...
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia. There it is. With me, Torgal. All right. Back to Eastpool.
Lord Rossfield. The Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it. We saved Eastpool. Thank you, my friends.
No, Sir Wade. You brought us together. Showed us what it...
We never had nothing to call our own before, but now we do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. But there's no doubt in my mind, we're free men now. We have to fight to protect what's ours.
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away...
They'll have us to answer to.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't gonna rebuild itself.
They're not slaves anymore.
No. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight. And I believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord. And after all, this is my home now too. And I could hardly call...
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course. And us Rosarians have got to stick together, eh?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the golden... I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds.
All right.
Lord Rossfield, clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes.
How could I?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor. But every time, I would think back to the look in your to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face,
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
The hero? It's lucky you came by when you... Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you...
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get root. Take it before...
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's fine, and a home to free bearers.
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge, though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that. Loath as I am to recall that.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye.
Well, if you really want to know, In fact, that's how I met him. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt. Poking me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. It got right under my skin, it did. Told him. And do you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that...
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that...
Indeed, but the loftier one's ambitions. The heart, which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to...
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough natter. Better get back to work. Let's see about the least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the...
That sounds like a wonderful idea.